Hi ladies, I've been asked if I can do you a demo on how I do my nails. Okay, so hopefully it'll help. First of all, I use this for the cuticles. Obviously you sanitize the hands and everything first. Okay, I always do my cuticles first, so I always put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to use a little bit because obviously it's not a real hand. Okay, so just put a little bit, then I gently rub it around the cuticle area. Okay, then I take my cuticle pusher and then I would be gently pushing down, taking down the back of the cuticles all down, moving any cuticle area off the nail. Okay, and I'll be wiping that. So that's just basically how I would do my cuticle area work. Okay, just that. And I would take my file, okay, and I would do my shape, getting all my shape right for the nail. What I find to do is when you're holding the client's finger is to take the side walls and sort of pinch them back like that. Not like pinch like you're nipping, pinch them back, and it pulls the side walls back a little bit. Okay. So you're just sort of shaping your nail how you want it to be. And then just take your shine off. Just gently, don't like go crazy. So I'm trying to do a little bit harder on this. It doesn't need to be rough, just gently take the surface shine off the nail. Slightly buffing it over. Okay, get rid of all that dust. And you would use your, I use that for the dehydrating. Dehydrate the nail. Give it a good wipe. Obviously you'd have gone on and done that on all of your nails, so you just give that a chance to dry, and you would get your tip and sizing your tip up. And these nails aren't the greatest for trying to size a tip on, so I've just like sort of cut that a little bit to fit. It may not fit perfect, but just make sure you size your tip up correctly. Okay, what I do is swap it just on this with being plastic. I put a little bit of glue around the well of the nail, okay, and then I always put a bit of glue around the tip where the well's going to sit. Okay, and then you sort of sit it for, I sit mine like that, and then I push down, and I find that it covers all the well with no bubbles. I found this a lot easier. Obviously it takes a little bit longer to sit on this because it's plastic. Just hold it firmly, hold the finger firmly. Okay, that's it on. Let's give it a couple of seconds to make sure it's properly set. And you would take your nail cutters, okay, and to a nice length. Always hold the tip when you're cutting so it doesn't fly off anywhere, okay, so you've got it in your hand. Right. So once you've got your tip cut, I always go side wall, get a nice straight side wall, side wall, right, and then across the top. Just hope it doesn't fall off. I've never used this for a long time. Okay, and then it's like taking it round, try not to hit the nail if you can. A good technique that my tutor taught us at college was to paint nail varnish when you're practicing on the nail, and try and do this without scraping off the nail varnish. hitting the camera here, so it's a bit... For anybody that ever has problems trying to get the well away, I'm just showing you this. I mean, I can file it out with it well. You can get some tip blender. Just take it along any little bits that you can see. Okay, it just helps if you're struggling sometimes, because not all the wells come off great. And well, it's this thing, and just gently buff it, or file it I should say. I'm knocking the camera at the minute and it's not easy to try and file it off. Okay, that's about gone there. There's a tiny little... Okay, once you've done all that, make sure you remove all your dust. You can use a little bit of water here if you want as well, all that, just to wipe it all away, but just make sure it's all gone. And I use my primer. Yeah. Your primer on up to the nail tip. Try not to touch any of like the side walls, cuticle area. Here, just put all your primer on. And again, I'm going to be using my sheer pink and white for the tip. So now it's just good to take the excess out your white, because it's quite funny sometimes, okay? Place it in the centre of the nail, using the tip of your brush. Just push it round gently. Stroking that bit up. Always remember to wipe the brush to take off the excess. Okay. This is where I was saying about back brushing to get your smile line. Wet your brush, take off any excess, turn your brush round, push it up against there, bring it round. Just follow your line, okay? Gently pat that back in. You just keep going round till you've got your smile line right. Okay. And dip your brush, get its shape, back brush it round. And just stroke up. What my tutor used to teach us was give yourself little wings if you wanted a little extra lines down the side. And what you do is you just pick up a little bit of white acrylic, place it on down the side, push it down. Same again, just take your brush to the side and just shape it. Okay, and just stroke it up, stroke it around. So you've got just a little bit more down there. Same again, pick up a little wing, place it on, push it into position, shape your brush, bring it round and just join onto your smile line and just stroke the excess up. Just have a look at them, just make sure you've got enough at either side, they're both even. Okay, so that's how you get a nice little smile line going on, it's not too much. And you move on to your pink. A nice little bead up, just dab off any excess, just place your bead on, wipe your brush, pat it round. I find patting it down, patting and pushing before you stroke it up, pat down, stroke it up. Yeah. Gently pushing it down towards the cuticle, just make sure it doesn't go over the cuticle. And just stroking it up. If you feel you need a little bit more anyway, just add it to it. I feel like I need a little bit more to the tip there. Just find it a little bit awkward because I've got the camera right next to it and my brush keeps catching it. Always clean your brush when you're finished. Put your lids on, clean your brush before you do anything else. You can see I'm putting, when I'm wetting it and I'm dabbing it and putting it back into shape before I put it down. But sometimes if you have troubles, just sit like that, pull it out just to make sure that all the acrylic is off. Putting it back into shape. Ready for next time. Okay, always cover up everything when you're finished. Put it away. And you could cap that in clear if you want, but I mean it's fine. It's pink and white. It's entirely your choice if you wish to. Okay, so it's just a case of waiting for that to set. So now just tapping it with your brush until it's not making when it's set. Okay. It's all just a waiting game. These are great, by the way. These little brushes. Really nice on the hands. And a side brush. Great. Get rid of your dust. Again, your blue blocks. Great for the shine. Getting up out the scratches. That's about ready. I hope it's about ready anyway. Right, when you're doing your filing, as you can see, I don't really need to do a lot of filing, so I'll just do it as quick as I can, okay? Always do your side walls. Again, pull the fingers, the side walls back, so you're pulling these bits back so it takes them away a little bit. Okay, so it's side walls first. Make sure you get your side walls. Side walls. Across the top, okay? I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just gently tickle around the cuticle area. Let me see, okay, because I'm hitting this camera. See this bit here, you've sort of got a little bit of a waste there. So you just need to focus on getting them out and shaping them in. Try to cling onto it for dear life so it doesn't fall off. Okay. Right. And then you can go into your white block. Hope you can see it alright, because I am literally clinging onto it so it doesn't fall off. I can feel it loosening. I don't know how people can work with these things. Okay, get it nice and smooth. And go into your blue block. I mean, this is just me quickly showing you the filing and everything. I mean, the main part was your smile lines and everything, I think, I hope. Okay, my 3-way buffer. Again. I like to try and get them nice and smooth, nice and shiny before I put the top coat on. That's the way I've been taught anyway, so I try and keep to that. Obviously I can't put as much pressure on as I would if it was somebody's nail, so bear with me. Nightmare. Okay, it just wants to come off. Make sure you remove all the dust. Okay. It's not the greatest one because I'm finding it hard with the camera and try to keep this finger right, okay? But I would now apply my cuticle oil. I'd put my cuticle oil on. I'm not going to put any on it at the minute. Gone. Okay, then I would apply my top coat. Okay, so that is how I would do a white tip. It's not great because I'm struggling to try and keep it steady and watch the camera, but that's how I would do it. Okay, I hope it helps with the smile lines. I hope you can see it okay. Thanks, bye.